I chose some of my makeup from my collection, and it's all luxury. This is some luxury makeup that I forgot about and I want to use again. Things that I know I loved in the past. So let's just play with it. And today's Pat McGrath palette is going to be the Mothership I palette, this beautiful big brick palette. So let's get started. I have some new brushes by Jessup. They are very similar to the Makeup by Mario ones. We're gonna play with those as well, and some beautiful luxury makeup in today's video, all high-end. But before we get started, this is something I just finished crocheting. How can I put it here? Like, there it is. Look at that. This is Mr. Dragon, and he's so cute. He has floppy legs and floppy wings. You can see that you can turn them how you want them. And that's the back. Here, let me move this wings. He's very cuddly, and he's kind of like an emotional support stuffy. Look at that beautiful hug he gives me, and I just love him, and I just finished him. He's on my Etsy shop, and yeah, you can check out the pricing there. And I gave him some nice beautiful yellow eyes. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at those sparkly yellow eyes. And he's so adorable and cute, and he has nostrils and eyebrows. So yeah, here's a dragon for you. Let me know if you like it. Maybe I'll do him in a different color. I think he's just adorable and just so huggable. I just love him. But this is my latest thing that I did. Yeah, I will have my Etsy shop link down below if you guys want to check it out. I have a lot other stuffies in there too. But let's get started in today's video. I think I already have sunscreen on my face. Let's put the hair up a little bit. So I was thinking of, you know, like I'm doing more videos. Obviously I want to buy new stuff, but I'm doing some videos now with some makeup that I already own, because, you know, we have to use the makeup we have. There you go, you guys centered. And I forgot about all this makeup. It's just sitting there in my collection, and I know I have my vanity one that I use daily, but I went back in the drawers and chose some luxury makeup, and I'm gonna start with the Auric Glowlust, and this is in selenite. This is kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury one. I think I should have gotten with a shade lighter, but this still works because it blends so nicely. You can see when I apply it, it's darker, but once you blend it, it just blends really nicely into the skin. And I'm just going to use a sponge with this, and it just leaves you with a nice glow. Now, you don't have to put foundation on top of this. You can just leave it as is. But if you have oily skin, I don't know how it's gonna be for you guys, but I have dry skin and I do love my glow. I do love a glowy complexion. I find it that it lasts so nicely throughout the day, and when my complexion feels dry because of powders, I find it that at the end of the night, my complexion looks very dehydrated and very wrinkly around here. You can notice around here. So I like more of a glowy complexion. So look how beautiful this Auric is. And you have so much product in here. You don't need more than this. Or if you have the Charlotte Tilbury, you don't need this. But I had to try it. This is by Samantha Revendal, I think it's her name. She's a YouTuber here on YouTube. For foundation, I have chosen the Shiseido Synchro Skin Glow Foundation. This is a Luminizing Fluid Foundation, and mine is in the shade Neutral. It says to shake well. Now again, you see how dark it is. Maybe I should have chosen lighter. I'll shake it well because I haven't used this in a while. This comes with a pump and very liquidy. Wow, we're gonna look really, it's super liquidy. I'm gonna have a darker complexion today. I'm gonna bring it down my neck too. So I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Jessup F01, and you see how similar it is to the Makeup by Mario one. So you can barely tell the difference, Makeup by Mario and Jessup. So let's try it, and I think I'm gonna use the bigger side right here. And see, so I can feel it, very, very nice soft bristles. Oh my goodness, this is a really dark complexion now. I hate bringing this down my neck, but to match, I have to. I don't like to wear foundation on my neck. I'd rather look different colors than put it on my neck. I don't know, I get that yucky feeling. They match a little bit better, right? Yeah, so you can see how dark it is. I'm gonna go with my sponge now. Definitely should have chosen a lighter shade, but you know what? I have to make it work. Less bronzing, I guess. The brush is very nice. So compared to the Makeup by Mario, this feels more dense and this feels a little bit not as dense, but it blends the foundation very nicely still. So I am not going, I am going today to Michael's because I ordered yarn online and I'm going to pick it up. Oh, I just cannot stop crocheting. I'm working on a sweater now for myself. So we'll see how that turns out. So far, so good. But I think I needed more yarn and I went to buy more yarn for my sweater and they didn't have that color. I only found one more skein. So I had to buy a more similar color, like 3 big skeins to make sure I don't run out of it. And what I'm thinking is I did this much from my sweater already and I think I'm going to keep it in this color, which is an off-white. And then I went with a different off-white and I'm going to change the color for the rest of the sweater. That's the only way I can fix this issue. And I think it's going to look really nice. Like they're 2 different off-whites. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. It's the first time I'm trying to do a sweater. So look, the foundation actually looks really nice. It just adjusted really nice with my skin. For concealer, I'm going to go with my Guerlain Terracotta Concealer. And this is really beautiful in the shade 05N. I wonder if this is going to brighten the complexion a bit or, oh yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, so let's bring it down here. Add a little bit of brightness. It has a very nice perfumey smell. So these luxury brands are very perfumed, but I like them. I don't mind them. Oh, let's try this brush now. This is very similar to the BK Beauty one. This is the Jessup F03. So you can see how it's slanted. It's perfect for concealer. And I like that it's bigger. I love the softness of it. I don't really like a dense brush when I apply my concealer, because I like to blend it more and just kind of like paint it than having to rub. So whatever is left on my brush, I will bring on my eyelids. Ooh! So far, I love this. I love my other one too. Brushes are amazing. I'm gonna have them linked down below as well if you're interested in checking them out. They actually sent these brushes to me. I'm excited to have them. Oh, I have to talk to you guys about something. I like to watch true crime as well on YouTube. So I like to watch makeup, true crime, and crochet stuff. So I think her name is Christy. And she posted about this nail brand that she was sponsored and I wanted to try it. I hate going to the nail salon. Okay, so this is not sponsored by this nail polish brand, but I had to bring it up because I don't have my nails done. I want to do them and they're called Mooncat nail polish. And I like to have a nail polish that it doesn't chip right away within a day or 2. I want it to stay on my nails at least 1 week, right? Now this claims to stay 2 weeks. That's the empty packaging. This is what it looks like with an actual nail polish inside. And I bought 3 shades plus a top coat. And the thing is that with this nail polish, it's magnetic and it comes with this tool because I ordered 3 of them. I think I got this for free. It's a magnetic tool that you put your finger on the magnet like this while you do your nail polish, and it's supposed to stick to your nail better because of the magnets in the nail polish and the magnet on this. So I'm going to do this. So I've used this shade. Look how beautiful it is. I just love it. The packaging is amazing. I love the design because I can easily open and close. You know, when you have your nails done and you try to open a nail polish and it keeps slipping. This is in Sagebrush. So you have the shade right there. I love this so much. I clean so much. I clean my house so much with so many chemicals. I wash dishes non-stop. I clean counters non-stop. And I take a bath almost like every day. So my nails lasted more than a week before I saw a chip. And when I first applied it, I just rushed it because I wanted to see how it really looks, and I was excited about the color. But if you prep your nails, it's probably going to last longer if you don't clean as much as I do. I always rub something, and my hands are always in water and whatever. So this is the other color I chose, and look how pretty it is. And this is in the shade Fields of Lavender. And these shades are that if your hands are warm, the color of this is like a nice light sage green. I don't know about this one, I haven't tried it yet, but I think it turns light. And then if your hands are cold, they turn into these colors. So like a darker green and a darker color. So these are color changing type of nail polishes. And then the last one I chose, it comes like this. It's so pretty. I wanted this for Christmas so I can wear during Christmas. And this one that I chose, look at this lavender with those speckles inside. Gorgeous, right? Now, Mercury in Retrograde is the name of this nail polish. And it's just unbelievably beautiful. I think this is what I'm going to use this weekend. I'm going to play with this one. And then the top coat is just a simple see-through. And again, they're all magnetic nail polishes. So cold and warm, they change their color from light to dark. So I'm excited, and yeah, I'll be using that. Again, this is not sponsored, but I wanted to let you know, because if you're like me and you hate to go to the salon, you would probably love to have a nail polish that you can do at home. You don't have to put too much effort in it. You don't have to use the UV lamp. You don't have to, you know, the UV lamp and the gel ones are fine, but I'm always afraid because the UV is on your hand. I know people put sunscreen, but it's still, you're so close to it, and to do it every 2 weeks, it's just, you know, I'd rather do this. So yeah, anyways, that's off track. Now let's go in with a bronzer, and I'm gonna go in with the Victoria Beckham, and this is the bronzing brick duo, and you have a lighter bronzer and a darker one. This is in the shade 02. And let's try this brush, the F02 by Jessup, and I'm gonna go with this big one. And I like to go into kind of both like this, but mostly into the light one. And let's see. Oh, it's pretty. Actually I like the brush. Again, it feels, obviously it's not hourglass, right? You know I love my hourglass ones. And I think this mimics probably an hourglass one. You know what? It's doable and it blends nicely. They're just more softer from what I've noticed. They're not as dense as Makeup by Mario or Hourglass. But look, it does the job really nicely. Especially when you have such a beautiful bronzer that it barely, you need to do any work to it. So I hope I'm not boring you guys with my crochet stuff. Let me know. I don't want to bore you if you're not interested. Feel free to skip when I talk about the crochet stuff. I just love it so much. I find it very calming and so satisfying when you finish a project. And I taught myself. So I watched YouTube and I watched what every stitch does and how to use every stitch and how to read patterns, because that is the main thing. So when you see patterns, when I saw patterns, it's just a different language. So what I did is I took every part of a pattern, YouTubed it, and learned the stitch, how to do it and what it does. And it's much easier now. I found it extremely hard to learn how to crochet. I thought that I was never going to learn it, but I did. So if I can do it, you can if you're interested. Anyways, this bronzer is pretty. Looks beautiful. The brush did its job. I love it. I don't know what to use for. Maybe I should use the same because this is too small. I use probably the same for blush. Where's my blush? I had it here. Oh, it's right in front of me. So another luxury blush that I really love is this one by Givenchy, the Prisme Libre blush. This is in the shade 6. Look at those beautiful orange-red tones. I think it's perfect for fall. So let's see. I'm not going to use this. This is not necessary. It's good stopper for the blush not to go everywhere. So I dump some in here. and I think I'm gonna go with the same brush. And then I picked some up. You see how it stays on the brush? So what I'm gonna do is probably go like this, swirl it around, and then apply it. Ooh, it applied it very nicely actually. So let's get the rest. Now make sure that it's all distributed equally. It's so beautiful. Again, these products are just amazing. So I'm happy I chose these products because I forgot about them just sitting there. Ooh, so pretty. So rosy and burnt look. I love it. This is a beautiful and blush, and look how much product is in here. All you have to do is use very little, and look at my hand. I think it's the eyes. So for the eyes, do I need a primer, eyeshadow primer? Oh, I have not used an eyeshadow primer in a while, so let's use my NARS one because it's been sitting here and collecting dust. So do you guys still use eyeshadow primer? Let me know down below because I have not. I'm just too lazy, right? Not that it's not a good product, but I have been using my concealer and that's it. It works. Plus, I don't go much anywhere. So like I was saying, yeah, today I'm going to Michael's. And also I have some other errands to run. But my son is in Edmonton with his hockey team. And he's there for like 5 days. They have like a big tournament. And the game today is at 12:30. And then tomorrow they have 2 games. They have to wake up at 5:30. And Saturday, Sunday, semifinals and finals if they make it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting makeup to watch him play online. They have an announcer and everything. Well, I'm putting the makeup for you guys and for myself and for having fun. But like I said, I'm only going to Michael's. That's it. So I don't have any other plans. And probably edit some videos and crochet. And that's about it, I think. I'm not going anywhere else. Oh, we have powder too. Yeah. While this sets, let's use the powder, the famous Guerlain Meteorites in the shade 02 Cool. These are the ones that are not as good as the first ones that they came out with. From what I hear, I don't have the first little balls, so I can't tell. But I love the smell and the idea, you know, but whatever, it's fine. So I'm gonna use a BK Beauty 104. And I'm just gonna swirl my brush through and use this meteorites because I bought them and they're just sitting there, just like any of my other powders. I don't know if you can see a difference, but they leave a very nice, actually, I don't know, sheen to your face. They look pretty beautiful. I don't like the colors inside there because they're not the same as the picture. You guys know, I posted a video about this. But I guess the color doesn't matter as long as the product works, right? Okay, so let's go into this beautiful Pat McGrath Sublime. What is it called? One. I put it here so that I don't mix them up. Oh, it's this one. So something simple I want. Something simple, not too many shades. I think I'm gonna go with this shade right here as my transition, and I'm gonna use some of this G-Sup brushes. This is a dual-ended brush, and this is brush number E01. I think I'm gonna start maybe with this bigger one. So let's apply this. See how these brushes work. So again, what I've noticed with this ones as well, very soft. I do prefer, obviously, my BK Beauty. Yeah, I don't like this one so much. It does not blend it smoothly because it's so soft and so long. I'm gonna go in with my BK Beauty 212 just to blend this. Yeah, otherwise it made it look a little bit muddy. Let's try the other end. So I'm gonna try this end from the same brush, which is a little bit more smaller than this one. Oh yeah, this is better because it's shorter. So even though it's not as dense as my BK Beauty ones, being shorter makes it a little bit not as flimsy. I guess this is good now when it's done to just blend it. So don't apply the shadow with this one. This is just good for blending. Oh, look what I did to my brows. It also comes with a brow product, so I'm going to use the spoolie from this. I think I prefer Natasha Denona over Pat McGrath eyeshadows. What do you guys think? I noticed that the Pat McGrath ones, especially these matte ones, they seem more powdery and drying. They look nice, the shades are nice, but I notice even right now my eyelid looks like has no hydration in there. I think I like the Natasha Denona ones, and even like putting it on my eyelid, I do feel the dryness. But we have them. I mean, I have the palettes. I have to use them. So maybe just go in with less. Ooh, I think I'm going to put this all over the eyelid, which is this shade right here. Right there. So pretty. Like, so I think I want to put this over. Oh, that is pretty. You don't even need another eyeshadow to get that bluish purple look. So unique. I love that color. For the bottom lash line, maybe I'll use this one, just up 0E03 and go into the darker one here maybe. Okay, so this is a beautiful brush. This is more dense, more, it does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, that looks nice. I love the brush. So now I'm gonna go with Jessup E04. I think I called the brand correctly, Jessup. And this is more of a smaller blending brush, and this is just perfect. I love how it feels underneath the lash line here. Oh, it's so beautiful. What's next? Lips. I think, so for lips I have oh no, I'm not done with eyes. I have to do mascara. This is the only one that I'm going to use, the Marcelle Ultimate Volume Mascara, and I'm going to apply this off camera. This is not a luxury makeup. I'll be right back with lips. Okay, so here's a close-up of the complexion, how everything turned out. The eyes are just so beautiful. I love this eye look so much. I love the sparkles and how they change color. So for lips, I don't know, I have some options here. I have some Pat McGrath and Dior, since it's all luxury. And I have this one. I think I am going to use them. Yeah, okay, so I have two by Pat McGrath. So you can see one is more of a lipstick. It does have tiny little shimmers in there, and it's this one that's more shimmery. Let's see, so I can show it to you guys. That's what that one looks like, pure shimmer. I don't think I'm going to use that. And then here's that beautiful one. I think I'm going to use that. And then I have my Dior Lip Maximizer in the shade 002. So let's go with the Pat McGrath Flash 7 lipstick, which is this one. And then we're going to add a little bit of shimmer on the lips as well, since we have shimmer on the eyes. I don't think I'm going to use I use a lip brush to define my lips afterwards. This is so smooth and so pretty. I actually love this one by Pat McGrath. Gorgeous. I'm happy I went with that. And let's use this Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. And it has beautiful glitters, kind of like what's on my eyes. You see the icicle shade? So pretty. I love this. I love the eye look and everything. I think everything turned out so nice. I think that the foundation eventually kind of started looking better on my skin. I hope it comes across and it's not too dark. I think everything turned out so pretty. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's luxury video and all the extra stuff that I talked to you about. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.